Emperor Marcus Aurelius was the most powerful man on earth. He commanded an army that was feared in all corners of the known world. And if he wanted, he could have sex with any woman he desired and indulge in a life of perpetual partying. It's quite difficult to imagine such absolute power. Many powerful people in the past and present cannot handle power. They become corrupt, slaves to their greed and insatiable hunger for more. But Marcus Aurelius was different. As the Emperor of Rome, he was acutely aware that momentary pleasures were readily available to him without limits. Unlike his son Commodus, he turned away from orgies, excessive alcohol consumption, and the sadistic, sickening scenes in the Colosseum that the Roman elite frequented for entertainment. He wrote about his determination and inner struggle in his personal memoirs, which were never intended for publication, known as Meditations. Meditations became a seminal work of Stoicism, an ancient philosophical school that has endured for over 2,000 years. The Stoics observed that from a human perspective, two categories can be distinguished: things that we do not control and things we do control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus begins his work, the Enchiridion, with the fundamental tenet of Stoicism, which is that most things are simply not within our control. Consider external factors like our friends, colleagues, intimate partners, the economy, the number of likes on Facebook, things politicians say, or the deterioration of our bodies. Yes, we can influence these matters, but even if we do everything right, the economy can still collapse, our wealth can be taken from us, and our intimate partners can cheat or pass away. At the end of the day, there is nothing we can do to avoid misfortune. This may sound depressing and pessimistic, but don't worry, there are still aspects of our lives that are within our control. According to Epictetus, these aspects include our opinions, our own actions, or in other words, the stance we take towards the world around us. Epictetus suggests that we should focus on the things within our control and hold a disregard for the things beyond our control. Someone who is severely ill does not have control over their disease. We can alleviate the symptoms or employ healing techniques in hopes of recovery, but the outcome is not up to us. Nevertheless, this person can choose the position they take in relation to the situation. When the sickness is fully accepted, along with the possibility of death, a human being can achieve a state of inner peace. And by the way, this is not medical advice, it's philosophy. Furthermore, a calm mind can act in a logical and rational manner, likely making better life choices that may increase the chances of recovery. Stoic ethics consist of various values. I have not discovered a definitive formula that encapsulates these values like a set of 10 commandments, but I have found that Stoicism encourages living in harmony with nature. Nature refers to the greater whole and our role in it as human beings. Drawing from our innate potential, we should act for the benefit of the whole. We should not act against the natural course of things, but rather embrace it. Contrary to popular belief, Stoics are not devoid of emotion. They view emotion as a human characteristic that can be overridden by reason. It is not the emotion itself that determines our mood, but rather the perspective we adopt towards that emotion. This way of thinking is quite therapeutic, as it not only heightens awareness of our emotions, but also allows us to view them as passing sensations, much like the waves of the ocean. This perspective prevents us from being overwhelmed by our emotions. Modern Stoics engage in a variety of exercises to attain inner peace, such as premeditatio malorum, or negative visualization. Marcus Aurelius, who faced daily encounters with difficult individuals, would begin his day with a negative visualization to mentally prepare himself for these confrontations. He would remind himself, "Today I shall be encountering interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all of which arise from the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil." A Stoic frequently reminds themselves that life is transient, a concept known as memento mori, remember that you will die. This mindset prevents wasting time on trivial matters and, in my interpretation, advises against taking life too seriously. Another exercise, known as the view from above, allows us to perceive ourselves from a cosmic standpoint, recognizing our insignificance compared to the vastness of the universe. This indifference is a power that Stoics understand. Life is short, and it is crucial to direct our life energy towards essential and significant matters while disregarding the unimportant.